Welcome to the 2025 Big East Tournament presented by Jeep. We start day 2 with a bang. The #1 seed and the local heroes, St. John's at 27-4, take on the 9th seeded Butler Bulldogs at the Mecca and their home, the Madison Square Garden.
Both bigs are going to be banging down low. It's the Big East Tournament. I think you gotta give them a little leash.
Scott hits the 3 and gets the scoring started on day 2 of the tournament.
It's really the way they want to play.
Already 4 total fouls, just over 2 minutes in, and McCaffrey ties the game.
So big.
Called him the X factor on this team. When he shoots well, they win. And that's a nice take to the bucket for Wiltshire. Flying in, Scott with the board. They leave the open man. It is Lewis in the corner for 3.
Those 3-point shots from the corner to kids. And my coach, Jim Calhoun's in the building. I'm not sure he's still told me that. So,
Richmond, chance for 3.
So it's nice to hear it as you're playing for the guy. Good job by St. John's, though, to cover that.
Lewis will tee it up and knocks it down. His second 3 of this first half.
On the glass.
Telfort just trying to find any space, and he banks it in. Trolls. Butler had themselves in both of them and trying to find a way back. That's back-to-back buckets by their leading scorer.
Lose the moment and your timing is off.
Edge of 4, spray it out. Bean Ayo knocks down the tray. Leotopoulos. A good tap by Bean Ayo. He has been excellent coming off the bench so far in this first half. Wiltshire attacks and finishes. Program in Jersey that has just churned out elite players. Nice jumper off the spin by Bizjack.
Talk about Brooks.
How can they string some stops together? Ejiofor has been quiet so far as Prey floats it off the rim. Rebound, Ejiofor, that's what he does.
I wonder if referees back in the day do that today.
Richmond floats it through.
And usually going to his right is his
Trolls. Brooks 0 for 4 out on the floor. Bizjack will fire and hit. On target with a triple for the second straight day. Physical leader as just a sophomore. One dribble pull up. Leotopoulos. That's smooth. He's defensively. Brooks. Step back. Trey. Kapke right place, right time on a stick back.
That's really good defense.
Butler's had any bit of energy on their side. Ejiofor misses, and Brooks claims another rebound. Oh, he threw it away. Leotopoulos.
That can't happen. When you're a veteran, you got to know all the tricks.
They found a little bit more of a rhythm with Telfort playing through 2 fouls. McCaffrey, deep one. Nothing but the bottom. Patrick McCaffrey showing off the range.
What a swing a lot in tournament play.
Richmond, floater. That's ridiculous. Over the outstretched arms of Andre.
Steps. He going to be all right? They go, he's the least of our worries. He's always locked in.
And Bizjack locked in to start this second now with 6 boards. Transition opportunity leads to a wide open look, but Wiltshire can't can it. Offensive rebound and put back. Lewis. Another offensive rebound.
In your mouth. Mr. MJ, it doesn't work.
Turnover. Richmond looking to run the break. It's a 10-point St. John's lead. It's a 12-point St. John's lead. Now 0 for 5 from downtown. Scott, he's just finding his spot and making the defense pay. An 8-0 run. Nearly 5 minutes into the second half. And a turnover. The step in front. Scott the steal. Good recovery by King. Smith back in, lob it inside, and Lewis finishes. Points, 6 boards, 7 assists. Step away, bounce, perfect delivery. Richmond to Iwuchukwu. And inside for screen. Back down, clears the space, and guess what? Nearly another steal for Scott, and then just perfect placement. Easy one. Oh, the fend up. Oh, little no look. Ends up with Leotopoulos. Smith gets it back on the reload. Bottom.
40% from there on the season.
Still not 100%, but more than good enough to play. Brooks finally gets an easy one and a chance for the 3.
And really only his second opportunity. I'd love to see that for that young man.
He's a guy who's just played so much basketball in what could be his last college game as Ejiofor just hooks it in.
Not as much commitment on that layup that we've seen earlier.
McCaffrey leave it. Kapke's got all day shooting practice.
Your foot on the gas.
Lewis back down, spin. Helfport's been playing with 3 fouls, and Lewis sneaks it in. And you have to basically start your team over every year. That's how it goes with international basketball as Lewis shows off that sweet stroke.
That's a good point
For Butler.
No, you can see it in their body language right now.
Oh, Richmond, now you see me, now you don't. Helfport in what could be his final collegiate game. Scott, step into the three. Everything's going for the Johnnies.
And that's their 7-3 of the game. And
the Johnnies continue their dominance. 10-0 at the season here at the Mecca. And a 21-point victory over Butler to advance to the semis in the Big East tournament.